Hey, what's up? I wonder what's coming up next. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Then the morning show starting Rebel Wilson and Extreme, I love that word, with Edward Scott. That's all still to come at Nick at Night. Got a blast!
From the glorious YouTube Dog Show. Yes, this is a place where Adam Sandler almost filmed a movie. Wait a minute. It's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller. And now, the man who knows that Adam Sandler is the only guy who has a good time making bad movies and then get paid billions of dollars for them. I mean, seriously, this is getting ridiculous. Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome week update time, Ellie Muller. What's up, grasshoppers? That's right, it's Weeknight Update. There you go. Alright. The theme song composer, Dominic Mathis Piano. Please check him out. He's also one of our Shoutout Spotlight winners. And he is incredible. You know, I would put him up there with some of the greatest pianists or piano players of all time. Johnny Costa. Yeah, Johnny Costa. Who else? Steve Allen. Richard Clayderman. And, you know, all the and every single classical musician from way back. Man, the list is long, but whatever. The Caribbean Crew and the Camera Lady, they are excellent with the world awareness, the previews, and the talking time intros and things like that. You know, you'll see them a little bit later on. The Camera Lady is feeling a lot better, and you know, you'll see a lot more from them in the coming days and weeks. Now, Never Overnight has some gameplays. The Marcus has movie night and a whole bunch of other things. The Barbara McCurry Show and Barbara McCurry with all things related to late night. Marvin Maniac, Dr. Blood Studios, Cassie Dragon, and Sophie Dragon with some interesting Dragon Tales related things. And finally, Dan the Toon Man. That's right. A former Not Ready for Late Night player who is back to being a good friend of mine. That's right. Dan the Toon Man, Rocky World Ted, and I are all good friends again. And Dan the Toon Man told me that he is working on an animated pilot. You know, actually he's working on an animated series, which is the most popular thing to do right now, considering the fact that, it's hard to get an animated show off the ground on a major TV network these days. So, Dan the Toon Man is going to do an animated show on his own, and we'll just see how great it will turn out. All right, now for the comment of the week, this week's question is very simple. All right, and yet I'm already getting responses, with a little bit of confusion. All right, let me clear this up. All right, last week I asked you, what TV network, what time slot and what TV network would my show be suitable for, right? All right, who won that, right? This week, I want to know what do you want Weeknight Update to have, in order for it to be considered, by the major TV networks. In other words, what do you want me to do on this program that will make you think, oh, this guy really wants to be on late night TV? Now, keep in mind that this show used to have interviews and things like that. Of course, you know what happened there, right? Anyway, you only got a few days to comment underneath that community tab post. Actually, a little bit less than that, but you only have a little bit of time, so please hurry and please get your responses in. Now, what's up? Yeah. What's up? What's up with Adam Sandler, a man who knows how not to make sense? Name one thing that he said that actually makes sense. I mean, seriously, he's always making sounds up. Every time he talks, it's always, some jibber jabber that goes on in between his sentences. Now, he has a 340-page script of the new Uncut Gems movie, somewhere. And I'm like, wait, 340 pages? That's too long. That's way too long. And listen up, he has been getting a lot of hate for his movies recently. Yeah, his recent movies are getting horrible reviews because they're unfunny. And yet he makes a lot of money from those movies. Wow. Wow. All right. Here we go. Gregor, MP, you know what to do. It's top 8 list time again. Here we go. Top 8 list. Here we go. Thanks, boss. Ninth category, top 8 words that Adam Sandler cannot stand. In other words, top 8 things that Adam Sandler can't stand. Number 8, normal. Number 7, sane. Number 6, cool. Number 5, good. Number 4, fine. Number 3, hop. Number 2, stop. And number 1, flop. This is a weird top 8 list. Yeah, but this is a weird show. True that. Boys, thank you. You know how we do it around here, so let's not pretend any longer. You know what this week's comment of the week question is, right? So you go over there to that community tab and you answer that question, okay? Hashtag Ellie Meal for Late Night, hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Spread Love Around. Please get those subscribed on social media. And while you're at it, as usual, like this thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share, and ring the bell, okay? The world around this is coming at you, and so is the world famous talking time. All that and much, much more. Well, after you take a look at this. This is still Weeknight Update, and here it is, your Friday night.
Stewie, say mama.
Nah.
Yeah, there you go.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
When it's nighttime across the nation, stay on your favorite station. It's a viewer's delight. Nick at night.
You know, I get this question an awful lot. Is that carpeting from Empire really okay? Well, let me ask you, is World Carpeting okay? Galaxy, Salem, Philadelphia, Georgian, Evans and Black? These are some of Empire's brands, the very same names you'll find in the stores. The difference is, we have most of it in stock, so you get delivery in 72 hours. You could call right now.
588-2300 Empire.
I'm ready to come down now, guys.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys, ladies and gentlemen. Ed, good to see you, man. Good to see you, boss. And was it quite a weekend, huh? Yeah, I'll say. With the Grammys and everything else. Yeah. I just have one question for you, man. What is it? How are you able to come up with all those jokes for the show? Well, some of the jokes for the show. Well, it's not easy. I spend the whole weekend, trying to come up with the best jokes for the show. And sometimes, the trick is, once you have all the jokes, written and ready to go, and then you get updated information, and you can't really write down last-minute jokes. So you gotta think, oh snap, I gotta include that, on the show somehow. That's pretty tricky. Yeah, that is very, very tricky. But hey, you got the World of Madness coming up. Yes, indeed. And you know what, folks? I don't mean to, really go crazy about this here, but the World of Madness, over the past 6 months or 7 months or so, has been phenomenal. It has been incredible. In fact, the World of Madness has been getting more feedback and everything else than anything that we have ever done, and that's really saying something, and I don't know what else to say. Just enjoy the World of Madness and see why everybody loves the World of Madness more than they love anything else. Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, for years, entertainment has been lacking one key ingredient: randomness. Well, actually, it has been random, but it's not random enough. Here on Nick at Night, we take things one step further. That's right, one step further. In other words, we amp up the randomness quite a bit. Case in point, the world of randomness.
Okay, one more, you guys. Yeah, we know. Yeah. With our imaginary instruments. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The final song of our orchestra, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I wonder what that was. Magnificent, you guys. Keep going. Very good, you guys. Very divine on the trumpet, Lala. Drum it up! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
See what I mean? That is what I like to call the world of randomness. Yes, indeed. The World of Randomness has been a production of Casting Shields in association with Nick at Night. The late night TV breaks, we fix it. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You want to know why people love this program? You know why? You see, it's stuff like that that makes everybody believe that, the world actually has, a little more kindness than anybody at home. You just got to look in the right places. And I'm telling you, that is incredible. The world around this is incredible. And you know what? Let's just have some talking time because this is
All right, partners, do you know what time it is? That's right, it's talk time where he talks about what he's gonna talk about. So let's talk about it. Yeah!
Yep. Adam Sandler is nuts. Literally. He met up with George and Benny Safdie, to talk about the follow-up to the classic, well, not really so classic, Uncut Gems movie. And the script that he had received from them was long, 340 pages. Adam Sandler said they've been writing this movie we're supposed to do together for a couple years. They just write hundreds and hundreds of pages. I'll read them and I'll say, I like the part when this, and they'll be like, oh, that's not it anymore. We did a whole other thing. We're going to send you a new draft. They just don't stop writing and thinking and coming at every angle they can. This movie we're going to do is pretty amazing. And I'm like, uh-oh. If this is what the whole thing is going to be like, I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Wow. And here's another thing. Every movie that Adam Sandler has made over the years has been getting more and more hate, and more negative feedback from the critics than the movies made by anybody else. I mean, seriously. Like Jack and Jill. The Do-Over. Everything. Everybody, keeps having the urge to switch off or leaving immediately after the movie began. And a lot of people say that it's very weak when it comes to the narration. The comedy is bad and everything else. Kind of like how some people used to call this show before the show got funny and of course got great things such as The World Around Us, The Round Circle with Knuckles and Silver and things like that. Before those things began on this program, Weeknight, they was just muddling through and things like that. But now the show is really, really good, all the time. But that's neither here nor there. Some of the movies that Adam Sandler had done over the years, and this is very important. All of them have been getting really, really, really low scores on Rotten Tomatoes, with the ridiculous 6 being the lowest, with 0%. Zero. I don't think that anything has gotten that low of a score on Rotten Tomatoes since the early days of Weeknight Update. I'm talking way, way back. This show's been on for 14 years. And way, 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 way back, Weeknight Update used to be horrible. And I mean it was at 0%. Weeknight Update just jumped to a solid 98%. Actually, Weeknight Update just jumped to 100%. Last September. So come on now, come on, man. Now, despite all of this, Adam Sandler still has a big deal with Netflix that is making Adam Sandler $250 million richer. And I'm like, really? Really? Well, at least Adam Sandler is getting a lot of money. And by the way, when MovieWeb.com said that Adam Sandler should be famous for his great movies, let me ask you folks a question. All right, did Adam Sandler even make good movies? Yeah, I thought not. All right. Big week of shows coming up tomorrow night. We're going back in. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about Dido. Wednesday, Harry Styles. Thursday, Sophia Carson. And then on Friday, TikTok. That's right. We're going to talk about the TikTok nightmare that everybody's been talking about. Well, let's be honest, TikTok is a nightmare. And of course, we'll find out who has the comment of the week on Friday. We'll have the Color Bay Crew and the Camera Lady all week, as always. And of course, we'll have Mild Chakra and Blingy on Friday. All right, so hang on to your hats because it's going to be quite the week. I'm telling you. I'll see you folks tomorrow. That's the news. I'm out skis. Farewell, bye, farewell.
When it's nighttime across the nation, stay on your favorite station. It's a viewer's delight.